Hello, everyone. Welcome to Goddess Health and Wellness podcast, created by me, Niasia Stephanie. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, where I wasn't really a food desert, but healthier food options didn't really exist in my part of town, nor did the knowledge of how to eat to live instead of living to eat. I'm here to uplift, empower, and inspire everyone who are ready to embrace a healthier mind, body, and soul. Whether you're seeking balance, self-love, or a path to holistic wellness, these mini episodes will guide you on your journey. Let's unlock your highest potential, one step at a time.
Hey everyone, welcome back. It's great to be back. So, lately I've been seeing a lot about how creators are talking about like the mental side of their work. Oh yeah, this is kind of fascinating because you see it's sort of like the dream job online, right? But there's this whole other side to it. Yeah, I know you sent over some articles about creator burnout, and we are looking at that Goddess Health and Wellness YouTube channel too. Yeah, that's a great channel. Yeah, it really is. So what's your take on all of that? I think what's really interesting and really striking is that there's a lot more honesty now. Like we're seeing creators actually acknowledge the pressure to be constantly churning out content and dealing with the negativity that comes with having such a public facing job. Yeah, just the uncertainty of it too. Randomly, it's not like a stable 9 to 5, right? And you have to constantly appear happy and successful and all that stuff. I'm sure that's a huge part of it. Yeah, so it's no wonder that burnout is such a big topic, right? It's a recipe for stress, for sure. Absolutely. It's like juggling flaming torches while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. Oh, yeah. So one of the things that stood out to me in those Goddess Health and Wellness studios was how much they emphasize practical tools, like meditation. Yeah. Is that really as helpful as everyone says it is? I mean, it's not like a magic cure-all or anything. There are studies that show it can be helpful for regulating emotions and reducing anxiety and improving focus. All those things that are pretty crucial for navigating the whole digital pressure cooker that we're in. Absolutely. The TI thing is finding a practice that works for you. Yeah. Like something that fits your personality and your lifestyle, because it's not one size fits all, right? You can't just jump in and be like, okay, I'm gonna meditate for an hour every day. Exactly. So they also talk a lot about mental resilience training, which I gotta admit, that sounds kind of intimidating to me. I know, it does sound kind of intense, but it's really not as complicated as it sounds. It's more about building mental muscle to deal with setbacks and be able to bounce back stronger. Okay. One technique they talked about that I thought was really interesting was cognitive reframing. Which is basically challenging your negative thoughts and replacing them with something more balanced or more realistic. So instead of saying, oh, I'm such a failure because this video flopped, I would say something like, okay, well, this didn't really resonate with my audience this time, but what can I learn from this to do better next time? Exactly. I'm turning that inner critic into more of a supportive coach. Yeah, it's like having that little angel and devil on your shoulder and just squashing the devil down. Yeah, and actually that's something that I've been trying recently, just when I was feeling kind of overwhelmed with the project, and it really does help. Really, it's surprising. Yeah. So another thing that they mentioned on that channel was using apps for mental wellness, which I think is a really cool idea. But do those actually work, or is that all just hype? What do you think? I think there's a lot of different apps out there, so it's important to do your research. Yeah. But bin ones are often based on principles of cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. Could you break that down for us? Yeah, sure. So CBT is basically a type of therapy that focuses on identifying and changing negative thought patterns and behaviors. Right. And some apps will use techniques from CBT to help you keep track of your mood and to sort of challenge any unhelpful thoughts that you're having, right? And to develop some healthier coping mechanisms. It's kind of like having a pocket-sized therapist. Yeah, exactly. And I think that can be really helpful for people, of course. But it's important to remember that apps are not a replacement for professional help if you need it. Yeah, of course. But they can be a really good addition to your mental fitness toolkit. Yeah, so after looking at all this stuff, what do you think is the main takeaway for our listeners? Well, I think the biggest takeaway is that mental fitness is a journey, if not a destination. It's about constantly building your resilience, managing stress, nurturing your well-being. And that's important for everybody, not just creators. Right, everyone can benefit from that. For sure. And the good news is there are more resources than ever to help you do those things. It's empowering to know that we have more control over it than we think. Hey, Absolutely. God, I'm curious, what is like one small step that you will take today to invest in your own mental fitness? Will you try a meditation app? Will you try this cognitive reframing thing? Or will you maybe just check out that Goddess Health and Wellness channel for some inspiration? Remember, even small changes can make a big difference. Thanks for joining us. It's great being here, and we'll see you next time. See you next time.
Thank you for tuning into Goddess Health and Wellness podcast. I hope you're feeling inspired and ready to take the next step towards your healthiest self. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Goddess Health and Wellness, for more empowering content. Drop your location and let us know where you're tuning in from. Let's keep building this beautiful community together. Your journey to wellness starts now.